Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Wormer, and this is Honkai Star Rail, my first ever playthrough of Honkai Star Rail. And we're here on Jarilo-VI. I don't think it's 6, I think it's literally VI is the way they said it. And it's so exciting to be able to explore a new planet. I'm super excited because so far this game has been fantastic. It's been such a joy. So this is the Calyx thing here, right? You guys are saying that these calyxes are basically like how we get like rewards, kind of like the way ley lines are in Genshin. That's the baseline I have to go off with, like in terms of references. As you can see up in the corner here, it's showing like all the, like just 300 out of 300. I wonder if 307 is like extra, maybe, I'm not sure. But it's cool. It's cool. I imagine this is something that you probably do like off camera sometimes, right, as well. Again, we talked about how cool the environmental storytelling is in this game. Let's keep going towards this destination. They're like pulling us towards this place, right? It's also like very cool, by the way, seeing the response to this series. I want to say thank you guys so much for being so kind, for being so awesome. I love reading the comments, I love responding to the comments, and it's just been a really fun time all around, playing the game and getting involved with my community in this. What is this?
Hey, get out of there, or you'll shiver to death.
Wait, there's something in there?
Holding your breath won't help.
Oh. You know what's bad when March is like a little bit disappointed in your antics, you know?
I got this, March.
Oh? In what way?
Someone's got their head stuck in the sand. Or the snow in this case.
Oh my god.
They just need a helping hand.
How is he gonna do this?
Ouch! My fine fellow, was that
Wait.
really necessary?
Wait, what?
Rolling around in the snow a crime these
Wait,
days?
what?
I mean, come on, surely it doesn't warrant a
He hit him with the
spearing.
spear? There's a full-grown man in here. What are we doing? Oh, even March is disappointed. Do they know him?
But then again, how can I blame you?
Oh my
I mean,
god.
I caught you off guard. It had to happen. You could even say I deserved it, huh? Besides, I made a gallant group of new friends as a result.
The voice acting is so good as well.
Is Captain Gepard around? He's an old buddy of mine.
Captain Gepard.
Who?
March looks so disappointed in whoever this is.
You're not Silvermane guards? Well, why didn't you say so? Turns out we're on the same side.
Oh my
after all.
god, he was hiding from the freaking Okay, I'm getting a little bit grasp on this person's personality already. The idea that they were hiding in the snow holding their breath is already one of the most hilarious interactions I've ever seen in this game.
Pleasure to meet
Or
you.
any
The
game.
name's Sampo.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, this is okay. Okay, I think I've seen pictures of him before. I think people in the Patreon chats in the past like year have shared pictures being like, "This is Sampo." Sampo Koski. I think yeah, people have shared pictures of him. He is very popular. I believe he's well loved and well liked. I didn't think when I saw a picture of him originally, I think my first thought, if I could think back to like when I did originally see him, I was probably thinking like, oh, he's probably gonna be like really cool and suave and like really like a action hero type character here. And now I'm meeting him and he was hiding in the snow holding his breath. I'm still
Excellent. I'll remember the name.
tall.
Never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here in this frozen wasteland. Business is bad these days, but fear not. Sampo Koski isn't interested
Sampo
in
Koski.
hoarding. There's more than enough treasure to go around, so let's get rich together.
Oh my god. The voice actor is like working this personality so strong here. Like already like I'm getting the vibes of like, you know, how do I say it? Like someone who's like not like charismatic, but in like a very like comedic way. How do I say it? Like it's like the way I describe it is like, you know, doing a full circle. I've described other characters this way too, right? The voice acting feels like a character who like goes full circle charismatic, you know, where it's like they try to be so charismatic that it becomes adorable, and then it goes all the way around. That it's like, oh no, like they actually are pretty charismatic because they're being so adorable. If that makes sense, it's like they're trying to be charismatic. It's not working too well. Because of that, it becomes adorable, and because of that, goes around with and the charisma works again. If that makes sense, I don't know if that makes sense.
Say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel the main strength of the Silvermane Guards is being deployed to the front line. This is a golden opportunity.
I actually love the voice acting so much. It's so interesting to like meet, like this feels like meeting a celebrity almost. What business are you talking about? The front line?
Come now, friends. I can understand the mistrust, but there's no need for the charade.
Oh my god, he says charade as well. I do like his hair a lot. I do like his hair.
Then again, I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm and sincerity get the better of me.
The vibe this guy is giving off. The energy that he is giving off. I don't know why it makes me laugh so much already.
Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars. Ask me anything you like. I won't skimp on the details. Still make it snappy. You're never more than 10 feet from a Silvermane Guard.
Like, I don't know why this character already is like such a comedian to me. Is there a settlement nearby?
Settlement? What a literary turn of phrase. Why, there's only one place in this world where the living still reside. Our beloved Belobog.
Belobog.
The further away you get, the dicier things become. The city of preservation, the towering citadel, humanity's last bastion against the eternal freeze. It may sound a bit over the top, but those names are grounded in truth. The only place humans can eke out an existence is behind those impregnable walls.
So it's considered like, okay, it's because of all the stuff that's been happening here with the Stellaron that has changed the ecosystem. It seems that we were at a place where there's only one place in this planet that people can like really, you know, form a humanity or form a civilization, I guess. I like the colors as well. This is like the biggest Hoyo character I've ever seen. I've never seen a Hoyo character with wider shoulders or bigger forearms in my freaking life. Like, I've never seen one that's this like, I don't know, that's this tall, these big forearms, these big shoulders. I've never seen it before. Really. Why were you hiding in the snow? I have no idea where who these Silvermane Guards are. I think I want to know why you were hiding in the snow. I think it's probably from the guards, right?
Me? You guys scared me to death. There I was, looking for relics to sell, when all of a sudden you came stomping over. I thought the Silvermane Guards were paying me a visit.
The voice acting is so good. It's so good.
Seriously, though? Try treading a little lighter next time, huh? If you run into the guards, they won't hide in a snowdrift, and you'll be in a cell before you know it.
I'm stopped in my tracks every 2 seconds here with this character because I'm trying to get a read on him fully, and like he really feels like I said he's like so like adorably charismatic in a way, right? It's very adorably charismatic, but like also I feel like it's he's one of those people that when he's talking to you, it feels like he's trying to sell you something in every second. You know what I mean? It's like he sounds like a salesman in a way. I have no idea who these Silvermane Guards even are.
You really don't know?
Nice pants.
The Silvermane Guards are Belobog soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're not the most flexible of people. And they like paying visits to folks in our line of work.
Our line of work? She looked to Dan Hung.
Seems like you guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again.
Oh, God.
How about this? As a senior in the field, which I'm sure you don't mind me saying, I'll give you some free guidance.
Sure, whatever you want.
There are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them. Moving in the shadows, finding the goods, pricing your stock, hiding from the guards. There's an art to all of it.
I don't know if this is like the normal effect that Sampo's supposed to have on people. When I first met him, because I heard that a lot of people found him like incredibly, this is really pretty smile by the way, a lot of people found him like incredibly attractive. Like I was like, like okay, I guess, like, you know, but like the more the conversation has gone on, I'm like, like weirdly falling for this character. The more that I've talked to him and looked at him, I'm like, it's like breaking me down almost in a way.
No need. Why don't you just take us to the city? We don't really know the way.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good ask.
The city? Already? I haven't even started trading yet. Well, showing you the way is easy enough, Missy, but it would cost.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Koski's middle name. Follow me, friends.
Okay.
And keep quiet. We don't want to be spotted by the guards.
The voice, guys, the voice acting is perfect. Look at his expression as well. He has like this cute, like the, you know, when like the cute, like smile as well. Like, I don't know. This is like such a interesting interaction. It really is. I love that. Like, oh, we're actually literally following him.
The Silvermane guards.
Yeah, we're just storing a few relics away from prying eyes.
Just a few
Nothing
relics.
serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So whereabouts you guys from anyway? I don't mean to pry or anything. I just care about my friends. No pressure.
Friends. Okay.
Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking. Helps me throw off pursuers in no time.
Wait, what's happening? Oh my god, they found you already.
You remember the Silvermane guards I mentioned?
Okay.
That's them.
He's like a cartoon character. He's like, it's Sampo Koski, he's like a cartoon character.
Help me, old friends.
Look.
I don't want to be caught.
Oh, I can't. I can't.
Suspect and his accomplices.
Accomplices? Honestly, no, we're not letting you arrest him. He's too funny. He's too funny to be arrested. Let's go.
You, dear friends.
Hey, where do you think
Wait, Sampo ran? Or he's hiding? Can I say as well, the few tips that I got about combat before we get into this. First of all, I was kind of waiting until the barriers went down to actually do all my like extra moves when you don't actually have to do that. And also the burst move doesn't always do more damage. Sometimes it's just for like extra hits and stuff like that. So thank you for letting me know. That helps so much. But yeah, you can do your burst move before the meter goes down and you can still do some damage. Now, I want to say about Sampo before we go into this battle. First of all, Dan Hong, look at this. Look at this pose. I do absolutely adore that they subverted like any expectations of like what I thought. And I think that's like one of those times where it's just like, you hear about a character over time. Like for the example I would give when I played Genshin and I knew about Kaveh before I met Kaveh, and like completely different idea of like a character when I met him. Like he was totally different, and that's not a bad thing. I actually thought Sampo was gonna be like really suave and had a deep voice and like, you know, be like, you know, one of the most reliable people in the whole universe. And meeting him now, he is. The music's so good. Sorry guys, I just got sidetracked. The music's so good. Gorgeous. Yeah, no, yeah, I just want to say that like I do love that like this big buff, wide-shouldered, big four-armed character does these cute smiles, has like an incredibly funny voice actor, and is a character that like seems so shaky and like cagey. It's very funny. It is very funny to me. I don't know.
Rules are made to be broken.
Okay, you tell him. You tell him, Cell. You tell him. But I think we can use Blast and get these two down anyway. Yeah, we can get the health down anyway. Yeah, just like that. Oh, more guys. No problem having more guys, though.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
Dan Hong. I love Dan Hong so freaking much. I think he's like legitimately one of the most handsome characters I've ever seen in my life. We could put defense on someone, but I think that right now being more offensive is probably a better idea.
This is our
Yeah, because I don't think they're going to do like an incredible, insane amount of damage, to be honest. Our girl Bailu. Yeah. Another one? Another one? What does Sampo have to say now? Oh, cool, we're getting some... Well, that's her burst move, right? Wait. Wait. Is this the character from the banner? I recognize the armor. It is. Oh my god. Wait. What? This is the guy I said was gorgeous. Yeah, Gepard.
Captain of the Silver Mane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
You can have me.
That Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my
Oh my god,
hands on him.
March getting angry with someone as well.
Suspect. Relinquish your resistance.
So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait
Oh
until
my
I get
god.
hands on you.
Different side to March here, but we love it. We definitely love it. Yeah, I saw this character on the banner. Absolutely gorgeous.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Heck yeah. So what's your weakness? Okay, that's actually fine. Could actually work out for us in the end. So let's actually start building up defenses.
With
First of all,
me
our
out
healer
here,
always with the
how
power of
can we
cuteness. Let's also just start using these
Try
abilities
hard
whenever we can.
sometimes. Check out this
This is
awesome
such a
move.
cute move. I love March so much. This is such like a fun, dynamic way to tell the story, by the way, having like this happen like halfway through our journey as well. Or not even halfway, we just got to this planet and already we're dealing with like these new guards. We're getting a lot of information that happens. I'm sorry to say this during the battle. We're getting lots of information that happens like, I guess like, how do I say it? Like you were getting a lot of information that's happening so naturally, I suppose. I'll talk about it more after I try and defeat these guys as well. So I guess we could do a blast. If Gepard wants to take me, he can have me. Like I'm not complaining.
Rules are made to be broken.
Just saying. Oh no, officer is chasing me. I tripped. Ow. Some great, and again, I think they just, when it comes to the Honkai designs as well, I want to say, I think they're just so fantastic so far. Nice stuff, Bailu. Very nice stuff.
You can't.
Yep, there's some girl power for you.
It's too late to repent. The time is now.
Oh, he's sad. Let's put a protection on us as well, just in case. You never know when they, like, a boss battle enters into, like, or a mini boss
Let's
enters
make
into,
it
like, a
quick.
new phase or something like that. I've seen it happen before.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Such a cool move. Just a bit of damage. Just a bit of damage. We might as well use this whenever we have it, right?
Time to show you.
I mean, obviously you want to heal characters, but, like, you know, there is a character that needs some healing, but yeah.
It's
cool to look at as well, though.
Thanks a lot.
Diagnostic kick. Wait, are you oh, they were broken. Yeah, I was like, why is your head down? they were broken.
Try that again.
I love that in the corner you can also see their target as well, which is really cool. Oh my god, just the back and forth between March and Gepard here. Please say Gepard isn't fully evil. Let's hope he's not an evil character, you know. Now again, we don't know what the Silver Maids are. They could be like, they could be grand, you know. They could be grand people for all we know. You know what I mean? For all I know, they could be the best in the world.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's go.
All we know is that Sampo was
Batter up.
looking for them, or was trying to avoid him, I should say. Great stuff.
This ends here.
These weapons are so cool as well, aren't they? They're so cool. Oh, okay.
And the prime
Scripted ending.
suspect? The one with the blue hair?
Oh, the one with the blue hair, by the way, not even by name. Yeah, it's a really pretty character.
Apologies, Captain. We lost him during the pursuit. We can't find
Oh my god, he has that footprint technique.
No matter. We have his accomplices. He'll be close by, plotting his next
Wait, so they're
move.
gonna arrest us? We're not his accomplices.
Yeah, we'd never team up with someone like him.
I adore that we're getting to already see like March is so bubbly and happy and so nice and adorable. But like she's being like, you know, like it makes her more human to have these interactions where she gets frustrated too, she gets annoyed too. people and you know, people who are like, you know, less than favorable, who are not always being the nicest in the world to her, or annoy her a little bit, she's gonna get frustrated, and it just makes her more realistic. I think it's unrealistic for people to expect one character to be the same the whole time. And I love that we're seeing a different side to her as well. Oh, the furrowed brow.
I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we're not friends.
A scoundrel, by the way.
Did you see how fast he ditched us?
Good point. Like, good point.
We rescued him from the snow out of the kindness of our hearts.
True.
We had no idea he might be using us to get past you. Are you really dumb enough
Oh my
to
god.
think this?
I love this site of Arch.
I'm a captain, not an adjudication panel. As a Belobog citizen, you have the right to defend yourself, but that can only take place under the scrutiny of the
Architects. But we're not a
now.
citizen though, right?
Take them away.
Oh god.
But we're not from
Yeah, we're not at all. Take a look at our clothes. Is our equipment bear any resemblance to yours? Show them the photos, showing the photos, March? What does that mean? What does showing the photos mean?
Silence! What kind of nonsense are you?
As you were. We must not be tempted into careless judgment. Look at their attire.
Okay, we have reasonable.
Indeed. It is not in the Belobog
Reasonable
style.
Gepard.
Exactly. And we even have photos. You've probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one. Behold, Jarilo-VI.
Jarilo-VI. So it is 6. I was thinking VI. March 7 shows Gepard a picture of the ice-covered planet.
You mean to say that this white ball that's here?
Oh my god.
That's our home? How can that...
Is it because they haven't really looked or haven't got to see it, I guess, at all? So they wouldn't know what's... Maybe the change happened, like, over time with the Celeron. Gorgeous music playing here as well, isn't it?
It is said that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond the sky would visit us here. But that after the eternal freeze, the blizzards made passage impossible. And Belobog would cease to witness such
That's
arrivals.
so interesting to hear about, right? Especially like if you're you know, you're living on this like frozen planet and you've heard tales of stuff like this happening, and like it's sparking something in your brain, like, oh my god, yeah, oh yeah.
But these people are...
This decision is beyond us. If what they say is true, then only the Supreme Guardian may decide their
Oh my god,
fate.
this trio, look at their reactions.
Our job is to present them before her. Nothing more.
So what is this? Yeah, okay, so we have a whole hierarchy happening here. With the Belobog?
Outsiders,
Belobog.
follow me. Belobog lies beyond this blizzard.
I'm not ashamed to say he is so handsome. At all.
Welcome to Belobog, the city of preservation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Whoa, my god. It's massive. It's so intricate and like almost like no way. Look how pretty it is. I did not expect this at all. It's gorgeous.
Hey, it feels like it got a bit warmer.
So, okay, wait, she's feeling warmer inside the city? Interesting. I wonder if it's something to... Wait, is it new music? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to say that, like, I love how information is doled out in this game. I really do. Like, I love the fact that, like, a very natural interaction, a very funny interaction with Sampo, like, giving us, like, an idea about the Silvermanes, right? Hey, like, the Silvermanes are, like, these people, like, he's hiding from them, so we know no matter what, Sampo is someone who, like, the Silvermanes would be wanting to find, right? That's information right there already. We know the Silvermanes have some sort of authority, that's why he's hiding. We meet the Silvermanes then, and already instantly, without even having them to describe who they are, we get this idea of these guys are important. These guys have some power. These guys have some ability to like get things done. So the battle becomes more like intense because you know that if you lose, you're probably going to have to deal with them in some like official way. You know this in your head. You're like, okay, there's something happening here. And then during the conversations with them, we get information about you know, the hierarchy of this place. You get to like meet hear what they think about the idea of their the Celeron changing their planet, the freezing, like in tiny bits. It's being doled out in tiny bits of information that feel very natural to me. And I actually think that storytelling is really, really good here. Also, I wanted to say as well, when we saw Sampo and when we saw Gepard here, it's also the same with every character we've seen so far. The designs in Honkai Star Rail are peak. They're so good, but also at the same time, they're so involved and they've so much to them. And that's such a fine line to walk, to have so many intricate different pieces on every character's outfit. Oh, this is, okay, cool. I now know how to do that. So many intricate pieces on the character's design, but it always feels busy in a good way, never feels noisy, right? And I said that last time, it always feels like there's so many cool little details without making it feel like it's too much, right? And I think that's such a cool thing about this.
That's because you're in Belobog, the last bastion of humanity.
He seems very proud of this place.
Last bastion?
Music's gorgeous.
700
Stunning.
years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth.
Jesus
Raging
Christ.
infernos, billowing towers of smoke stretching beyond the horizon. In the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning.
Wow.
Suddenly, sweeping winds brought blizzards which buried the invading legion. Belobog was all that remained.
See, that's crazy because whilst like yeah, they destroyed the legion that was attacking them, it's still a thing where like ice is a harsh climate to live in, and you're dealing with the effects of that afterwards.
The steadfast architects built
Gorgeous.
this city.
It's so pretty.
Under the protection of Qlipoth, the preservation, Belobog remains forever warm in the face of unrelenting cold.
So it's under the protection of an Aeon. A little Aeon.
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
Yeah, it is. It's very strange, right? And like, I think to understand it, like at first glance, we're even gonna have a hard time understanding it. But I really do like enjoy getting these like pieces of information about this place. It seems like such an interesting place to me. I'd love to learn more about it. You know, especially since like it seems that Gepard is so proud of this place.
A marked change in tone. It sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
All right.
Uh-huh. So why is he telling us all this?
I suppose maybe we wondered why it was much warmer in here, right?
You wanted to know.
Yeah, I think it's a fair response. You know, hey, why is it so warm in here? And you know, I think it's very interesting. Marge's smile is so cute. Music's gorgeous. This is great. This is so great, isn't it? Yeah, I love these interactions so far. Oh my god, we're getting to walk. No way, already?
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a Terran corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
He's talking about fragmentums.
That's right.
What?
Out
Look at
there
this
in the
place.
blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silver Mane Guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're lacking in intel.
So interesting, right? Because the conversation tone shifted right away, and it's interesting that they used Don Heng to be the person that kind of like shifts the tone of the conversation. Like, you know, he noticed that, like, you know, there is like some fragmentiums here, and like there's monsters outside, and you know, bringing that up is like, look at the footprints, by the way. Bringing that up, like, and it's instantaneously, like, we have like a again, like I said, I'm not going to talk about forever, but like, because I think it's just going to become natural now as something that happens all the time. But the way information is doled out here, we have Gepard instantly telling us, like, you know, hey, I might need your help with this stuff, or need some information about this stuff, because this is getting rough for us. We're not as tough as we may seem. The music's so pretty. This place is so pretty. Look at that. I think it's such a great design choice to have a city like this in the middle of a snowstorm. Not only that, but like having like a city like this with like hints of snow about the place to show that it's not like fully like going to be like impervious, but it is like a lot warmer. And melted snow shows that the snow can still reach here. As you can see, the snow is falling. But even though the snow can reach here, the warmth of the preservation Aeon also reaches here and it melts the snow as well. So cool the way. Look at that fountain over there as well. So pretty. Such a pretty place. But yeah, we're learning that the Silvermanes are struggling a bit.
We're here. This is Qlipoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the Architects.
The Architects is what I definitely want to learn. I think we're probably going to talk about both, right?
The saviors of humanity. Long before the arrival of the Eternal Freeze, the Architects braved the doubts and derision of the people, never wavering from their construction of its defenses. History has proven that their decision was the correct one.
Okay, fair enough. So, like, they have some, like, admiration here in this place forever, because of what they did, before even the arrival of the Eternal, Freeze. So, and because they probably constructed this place and it survived the Eternal Freeze, people are like, okay, we gotta listen to these guys. They're smart.
The Architects named this fortress after Qlipoth, Eon of Preservation.
Right.
Under their direction, humanity has withstood external enemy attacks and held off the Eternal Freeze. Even today, we resist the Fragmentum's corrosion.
And you can see the appreciation that you would have for that as well, right?
This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme
Oh my
Guardian.
god, look at that! What are those gears? And a Supreme Guardian?
The Supreme Guardian?
Yeah, I'm wondering what that is too.
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by
Okay.
the Architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations, sheltering the people from harm.
So, officials and the Supreme Guardians aren't voted by the people, they're voted by the Architects, I guess?
The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand. Every major strategic decision is issued by her.
This music's awesome. This music's awesome. So, Cocolia is basically like the... Would it be safe to say like a prime minister or a Taoiseach of some kind? You know, like not exactly like the leader of the entire place, but is kind of like the front face of your country, I suppose.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia. Please have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
We're gonna see her right now? Can I at least find a place to freshen up first?
Honestly, like you look fine. Is there any etiquette we need to observe? Could I tag along?
Let's not waste
Oh.
time. No one will notice.
I do love the idea because I like, you know, you look fine. You should reassure people, but I do also like the idea of like, and I hope you understand where I'm coming from in my head there. Like, you know, was it like powder room trip with March? Sounds adorable. You know what I mean? Doing each other's makeup sounds adorable. You know, that was what was in my head.
I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cocolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
I do love as well they're showing the dynamic of the trio as well. Like having March and Stell be kind of like, we should go get our makeup done, you know? And then Diane's like, guys, please, please. It seems like you can choose your own dynamic with them as well.
It's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
Bronya. So another character from the banner.
You
And
may
Cocolia.
leave, Bronya. Visitors.
So what did Bronya exactly say? But that meaning is sacrifice. She's saying there's some sacrifice happening that she sees as like not needed. Bronya looks so cool as well. Look at the earrings.
Yes,
Mother. Yeah, and the boots, so cool. The tights.
Madame Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
Great echo.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Gepard. You may leave. Welcome, visitors from beyond the Eternal Freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky. No?
That is us.
I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian.
Dude, look at their fingertips. It's like
I'd be
ice.
grateful if you could tell me why you have come.
So you don't doubt her identity, so you believe you come from this beyond the sky?
Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself. No, I do not doubt it. I can see that you are not from this world.
We talk about visual storytelling. Look at the badges on her sash. Usually in the military, stripes or different badges and pins and stuff, I guess, in the military shows like your rank and how much you've accomplished. So they're definitely showing us here that she has accomplished a lot, but also like the ice theme on her outfit with the blue. I know it's common for the Silvermane as well, but like her fingertips literally look like ice here. But it's also interesting that she's like fully sees this like as something from outside this world already.
The architects remember
Beautiful
the
room.
history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous beyond measure. An eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Qlipoth, the Amber Lord. Under their attentive gaze, we built the city walls.
The Amber Lord's such a cool name.
So do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence. Tell me why you have come.
We want to help you. We've come to Trailblaze's planet.
Do you think anyone's gonna know what you're talking about?
I love their dynamic so much.
We came here for something known as a
Thank you, Don Hung. Don Hung, being our official spokesperson.
A Stellaron.
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects. You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the Eternal Freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur. Correct?
So he's trying to like relate this to the Antimatter Legion here as well.
Correct.
The Stellarons were cast by an aeon of destruction. The Eternal Freeze is a product of the Stellaron. Fragmentums are a product of the Stellaron.
Stellarons bring about different disasters on different worlds, but every world seeded with a Stellaron will give birth to fragmentums.
I'm just like trying to reread everything as well to make sure like even I am like understanding everything still, because I know we already got this stuff, but you know what I mean, just to make sure. Yeah.
You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today.
Great word.
But why should you care?
Her voice is also is really like soft but like authoritative, right? You know what I mean? It's like it's almost like someone who is like able to be like very gentle with their tone, but like you could tell in any second if needs be she will kick us out of here. You know what I mean? You get that tone from her, I think.
Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to help a world unrelated to them. Unless they had something to gain.
Well, we have to get out of here as well, right?
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
Please help us locate the Stellaron. It's mutually beneficial. It's mutually beneficial.
If we can get rid of it, your world will be safer
Exactly.
too.
Exactly, March. Exactly.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Oh my god, when he says this, we fold our arms over.
Very well. I believe
This
you.
full outfit's so
If our
sick.
present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700
Wow.
years for. I am willing to assist you in any way possible
That's,
to help you locate the Stellaron.
That's a high praise.
It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to escort you here, and we can discuss this urgent matter in greater detail.
Look at the distance she keeps from us as well, right? Not only that, but like she's on a higher pedestal than us too, and like the echo is carrying to us rather than her voice carrying right to us. It's almost like, you know, she's not even like speaking directly to us in a way. We're kind of like getting the after effects of it. We'd like to take a look around.
But of course, you are Belobog's
Heck yeah.
honored guests and have the highest privileges afforded
Okay.
to you. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you.
No problem. Having a look around here might be nice. Wait, did we get a vibe? I think we got a vibe. You can see there, we got a vibe from her. Oh, God. What is happening?
Of course.
Oh, my God.
I understand.
What voices are... What are those voices?
Do not worry. I have
Oh,
a way.
no. Oh, no. This is who's going to arrange as someone to escort us?
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be
Okay,
restricted.
what's that sound? She's an impressive figure.
She's the big
What does that
shot.
sound?
Definitely got that Queen of the Castle vibe going on. Oh, so cool.
She does have a Queen of the Castle vibe going on, but again, I think our character noticed something. What does that sound?
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Sure thing, Gepard. Thank you so much. For someone who fought us like very early on, so kind.
Wait, can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look
Oh my
around.
God, I love that energy. I love it, and we nod our head too. What does it sound?
I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look.
Heck yeah.
However, you'd need a pass.
You
to
got
get
a
into the
pass?
museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first.
What does that sound?
It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if
Oh.
you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop.
So cool.
You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance.
Heck
there.
yeah.
The artist is.
Wait, there's something wrong with the artist? I love the vibe of this place. Look at
and
this
if you're
town.
staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion.
Do you want us to deal with that?
So it's been sealed off.
Look at the little car even.
So the corrosion is inside the city. Well, that's a grave situation.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all goes well for you.
So there we go again. Is it... What does that sound? Okay. What is that sound? Is it that? What is happening? Oh, it's the train? No, it can't be. Okay. I reloaded the game. And the sound stopped. It might have just been a little bit of a glitch, because it was very loud there. Yeah, before we go any further, if you're new to this, to my channel, we will be talking about everything. We try to go into, like, I enjoy going into as much detail as possible into everything. I love looking at all this stuff. Like, look at even these signs here as well. Like, what are they like? They're like, it looks like stuff for like, construction maybe? Locked gate. All the stuff is super, super cool. The iron gate looks like it's the biggest, it can feel that way, right? When you have a locked door. But I love not only, a few things. First of all, I love that, like, you know, they not only told us that they're struggling, the Silvermanes, against the Antimatter Legion, right? Against these monsters. They, like, showed us, you know, by showing that it's a problem in the city that they're trying to contain as well. What is this over here? Alexandra program? What's that? Behind the scenes, after a 2-year hiatus, Catherine the Genius composer surprised the theaters with a new opera masterpiece, Catherine. Okay, so I wonder if that's the singer they're talking about. 2 years ago, Catherine easily won the Goliards Award with her very first piece of work, thus becoming the youngest winner of the Goliards Awards for Best Orchestration in the play. This talented composer did not accept any offers from any directors of theaters. However, she shut herself off from the world at the height of her popularity and spent 2 years focusing on her new work. As it turns out, Catherine's latest masterpiece, Citizen Alexandra, proved to be a sensation with the initial draft was introduced to the public. The theaters and musicals loved this talented composer's new work. To everyone's surprise, Catherine chose a new performer to play the female lead. Citizen Alexandra is a story driven by a female protagonist, the supreme guardian who can also show her warm and vulnerable side. I hope that the audience can understand the journey the guardian went through her life, transforming from vulnerability to the path of preservation. That's the reason that I chose a new performer, Catherine explained to us. Okay. So that's pretty, like, selfless and very artistic view, I think. The one in Catherine, because if you want to, like, you know, create something that, you know, sometimes you have to, like, put yourself to the side to make something better, I suppose. And if the new performer can do this better, then that's probably what they want. The one in Catherine's mind was Dasha, from whom would be her first time as a female lead on stage. Although in this play, Alexandra will reveal her female elegance and unique charm, she is always a supreme guardian in her people's hearts. Okay. Which means that she had to change. She had to transform from a tender rose to an unbreakable rock. As for Dasha, her personal experience honed her voice to be able to showcase this aspect. Catherine said with a smile that she was very grateful for the trust of the director and producer in letting her decide the female lead. The cooperation between Mia and the director and Catherine, the composer, was a surprising success. The play Citizen Alexandra has not been shown to the public, but in the previous trials shows that only open to professionals and the media, this musical combining many popular songs was greatly praised by the audience. With the new singer Dasha's beautiful voice, not only did Alexandra's supreme guardian show the tenderness of a teenage girl, but also perfectly presented her determination and selflessness as it came to the path of preservation, accompanied by 3 male leads. Blizzards may tear me apart, but can also make who I am. It's your love that helped my heart be as unbreakable as a rock. Before the official show started, Dasha sang as a small part of the Alexandra theme song. In a few lines, the legendary life of Supreme Guardian has been presented vividly. So this says it's Supreme Guardian. Right? Catherine. Is that like figuratively, or is that actually a Supreme Guardian? Interesting. I like how getting little tidbits about the world here as well. I really do. Also, like, something I didn't talk about, like the contrast between, oh my god, what is this? Fashion brand Suburbia. Magnify your uniqueness, Suburbia. Richard of Diana, formerly the lead designers of fashion houses and stars, and the industrial threadworks, founded the brand of Suburbia in Fortification 694. Suburbia embodies the meaning of being outside the system. This poetic name represents the two designers, understanding Belobog's life and working style. Belobog's place is overloaded with orders in the city. No matter who you are, if you express your thoughts, dress the way you like, and lead a life of individuality, you're deemed a dissenter by everyone. So people weren't allowed to be kind of like unique, I suppose? So we just sensed this conflict and wanted to use our design to fix it. Suburbia has been focused on creating unique outfits that also suit the taste of the young people. Whether it be an eye-catching leather jacket, colorful synthetic leather, phenomenal vest, or a goth-long coat, or a famous Belobog wide modified military uniform, though all these styles incorporate the current mainstream street fashion, it still has original suburban elements in it. So it's like a way to create originality within, like, unoriginality, if that makes sense, within conformity. Though it's a very young brand, Suburbia confidently uses the core elements of traditional culture. Other than that, we've also seen two designers' great ambitions. We're trying to create a space and time relationship with this world. Not only should we have Belobog's present, we must also contain everything in Belobog's past. To be honest, we prefer the period in history when the eternal freeze has not yet occurred. The world was separated into different regions, which each with its own style. Suburbia doesn't exist just for Belobog, but also for areas buried within wind and snow. So talking about the areas that were there before the eternal freeze. Recently, this young brand cooperated with the Idolize Workshop for the first time and began to collab line, including leather boots, outfits, and accessories. The two brands used the blue color of Belobog's and the design base together with retro patterns found in Belobog's picture books, and in combination with fashionable styles preferred by modern youths such as street punk and industrial. Idolize Workshop has also brought back both classical and new age fashion concepts to the young people. I think this is really cool, like getting a little tidbit of the idea of like what fashion is like in these areas, but also like how people are like trying to like, I guess, change fashion and make it more original. Like to me, like it's like this stuff here isn't going to be like super important to the story embedding, but it gives you like a little taste of what's going on and how people like. Are you a shop? Fizz? Is this your first time visiting a bookstore? Oh, it's a bookstore. Okay. I should stop bothering you for a second. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that the contrast between Sampo and Gepard's characters is so like on purpose, right? It's so on purpose that I genuinely think that the reason they did it is just like to make both characters like stand out so well. And obviously it's for the story beats as well, right? Not remarkable in any way. Are you sure? Obviously it's for the story beats as well, right? Like it's for the story. Like that's what they did. It's for the story. But I also think there is an element of if you want to be a good character writer, you do have to like, you know, show off your characters in the best way possible. And to me, one of the best ways possible to show off a character is show a strong contrast. And with Sampo and Gepard, you have like a Sampo coming in and like, you know, kind of being like a little bit of like a pre-charlatan, I guess, in a way, like, you know, like using his words to kind of like sway people. As he said, adorably not charming, that makes him charming, if that makes sense. While Gepard's like more straight-laced, he's down to the point, and he's still very friendly and helpful. And he's the one looking for Sampo as well. We have like this instantaneous, like, okay, these two are very, very different. One of them is looking for the other one. There's so many notes in this game, by the way, guys. The truth is, we will not be able to read all of them. And I'm just saying right now, there's so many notes. But I know these are here, so we can come back maybe if we have time near the end of the episode and look at them too. And it's just like, just the way things go. I feel like if we look around and read, you know, 4 notes in a row, it's you know, it's gonna get tiresome on either a voice, or it will get to a point where like the notes feel less special to me. So like I think that like I will look at them in pieces, right? If that makes sense. Oh, nice.
Is that all?
We have a phone booth, by the way. You start to wonder how big Belobog really is. How many other people rely on phones to contact each other? I love that, using the idea of a phone booth to show how big this place can be. Because if a place is small, you don't really need a phone booth. You can just walk to them, right? These areas look really, really cool. We can read one more note before we go forward, because then I don't want to neglect everything. But I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. There's so many notes in this game. There really are so many notes in this game. Beneath the White Cloak. Opening day February 21st, the Golden Theater. 22 West, Elisa Avenue Administrative District. A classic musical in production for 30 years, Beneath the White Cloak. An absurd rumor passes through the room as an unexpected guest arrives at the noble's feast. She wears a mask, chiseled out of ice, and a cloak, the color of hoarfrost, bringing horror, death everywhere she goes. The new theater manager tries hard to serve the nobles, and yet when her opera opens, a guest in white appears in the box number 5 without an invitation, and the century-old tale resurfaces in the grand gala. The long-running show in the history of the Golden Theater, a special 30-year commemorative performance. With a brilliant, never-before-seen cast, recipient of 37 Goliard Awards for Best Musical and for Best Direction in a Musical. Goliard Awards for Best Composer, and it's all the different Lifetime awardee Andrew. Goliard Awards for Best Leading Role, Musicals Sylvia and Sarah. Best Actor in Leading Role, Lamin Stephen. And more performances presented by the Golden Theatre Musical Department. And you have main director Harold, composer Andrew, producer Charlie, theatre manager. I thought his name was Charlie Theatre. Pretty great name to have if you're in the theatre. Larry, costume designer Martin, artistic director Judith, sound director Chris, conductor Rhea, stage manager Bonnie, set designer Taylor, lighting Jenny, media liaison George. And we have the cast list here as well. Sylvia, Sarah, Lamin, Stephen, Nicholas, Maya, Sheila, William, Elisa, Barry. And it seems like it is like circus owner, all these names as well. Program. Variations of Beneath the White Cloak theme, prologue versions. This is all the music as well. The theater opens. Theater story by Christina Leona, The Warning, letterbox number 5. A Kiss Farewell at Night. Snow Mask in a White Dress. Lelena Rebecca. She Comes from a Dream. Lelena Rebecca. Call My Name. Magnificent Gala. These sound like, this is very good. This sounds like actual like play songs, right? Uninvited Guest. Revenge of the Masquerade, Rebecca David Padden, Prince Frank, Circus Owner, Survival and Marriage Proposal, She Came Without an Invitation, I Have No Wish, and Sleepless Night, which is the... Oh, it's who's singing them. Okay, great. Okay. Interesting. You okay? He's like, move on now. Move on. Don't need to talk to you. This whole place looks awesome. Music's awesome, too. Okay. Let's go up and see the sights, I suppose. You've been staring at it for a while, but it's just an ordinary trash can. What do you want to do? You tried to hold back the urge to open it. That's so funny. Okay. Our character is very weird. Very weird indeed. Lots of cheers. I wonder if that is from like... So what we're learning is that this place is not only like... Okay. There's fashion trends that aren't really... Look how pretty this place is as well. That aren't really accepted here. And there's new fashion trends happening all the time, right? There's also a big emphasis on stage plays and performances, it seems like, here as well. And also we learned from that phone booth, like, you know, as Stel said, which I actually think is fantastic, is like... This place seems bigger than it is. If you have phone booths around the place, that means people need to communicate from long distances. Very, very cool the way they did that. What do you sell, Alexi? Oh, the paper. Sure. Otari Supreme. Wait, interview a day of life before the Soul Worm Festival? This could be interesting. Readable item. So how do we find that then? This is the travelogue, by the way. I already got all my stuff from that. This is my missions. This is my characters. This is my team lineup. This is the guide. This is my warp. We only have 2 of these. Some cool characters here too. How do I... How do I do that? Probably here. In inventory. And actually our inventory is so small right now. Which is so interesting because like I'm so used to playing Genshin and have like this massive inventory, you know what I mean? Whereabouts am I looking for this stuff? Here? No. Here? Wait. Am I... You know what? They probably said it there as well. And if they did, it's my bad that I didn't see it. Data bank? Oh yeah, we can read these at some point as well. We definitely will read this. So people are saying you can read stuff on factions, for example, and you probably won't be spoiled by stuff. There is a lot here as well, so we might actually read like 1 per episode, maybe even 2 per episodes. I think it might be a fun thing to do as well. Yeah, 100%. I have no problem doing that stuff as well. No problem. Let's check this out. Wait, is that that's a fairly designed character over there.
Look at the carved ice. It feels perfect for this city.
It does. It fits the vibe as well, March.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I actually do like Dan Hung kind of correcting us sometimes because like I think that like it's not him spoiling the fun. I actually think that it's like more like a balancing out of like personalities. It's nice to have a character who is like very like straight-laced in some cases, I guess, to balance out like March's beautiful enthusiasm and our like, you know, stupendous gremlin nature.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city. Hey, what's with all the children over there? Should we go and take a look?
Sure. So like now that I'm like they talked about fashion, I'm focusing on the fashion a lot, and it seems like yeah, a lot of people do wear similar items, right? But that's normal for most places, I suppose.
So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guards.
Okay.
And a temporary guide for the A Journey Through Belobog's history program. My name is Pelageya Sergeyevna, but you can call me Pela.
Pela.
Yes, Miss Pela.
Oh, kids are in school here. Yes, Miss Pela.
Perhaps the grown-ups among us could refrain from acting like children.
Pela! I said yes, Miss Pela. Jesus.
Okay, guys. Take a look over here. This is Everwinter Monument. It was erected to commemorate the mighty architects.
I took that personally, guys. I got her on Stella's behalf there.
The architects are followers of the Aeon Qlipoth. It was they that foresaw crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog, preserving the spark of human civilization. Even today, they are still tending to the city.
So they're saying that like they was like this again, because that's what's similar to what like Gepard was saying, like this foretold idea that they knew what was going to
Everwinter
happen, I
Monument
suppose.
is made up of two parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal freeze.
Interesting.
These two symbols are bound together, the gear restricting the ice. It represents the unyielding spirit of the architects in the face of nature's barbarity.
That's so cool. That's such a cool idea.
Any questions?
Okay, very cool. Pele did not like us. That's fine. And in fairness, okay, I'll be fair. I did it as a joke. I did it as a joke, so like in fairness to Pela, it's okay that she didn't like my joke. That did feel like very... Look at the scale of this first town we're in. And we haven't even like looked at every part of it as well. Pretty crazy. Oh my god, there's like a little cafe as well. People like eating food outside. Oh, wait, can I sit here? No? Okay. I love all the phone booths as well. Everything has so much personality. You know what I mean? Everything has so much personality in this place. Look, even in the distance, you can see some homes as well, it looks like. As you continue staring at trash cans, they seem to return before very eyes. The edge is no longer rusty and the dents are smooth over. What? From under the lids comes a faint glow, as sweet and alluring. For a moment, the trash cans turn into treasure chests. And it's happening again. You take a deep breath and open the lid, it's empty. So we had this idea that maybe it could become a treasure chest. Well, you reach even a trash can and a piece of iron scrap at the bottom. You hard work pay off, you finally found the treasure. Is this good? You look back at your companions and see the complicated expressions. You don't need to explain, I get it. That urge is too great to resist. There's no turning back once you've walked down this. Let's just move on. Let's not talk about this. Let's not talk about this. Ever. I'm never going to talk about this ever again.
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Gepard say there'd be a show here?
Heck yeah.
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance. Sometimes being the operative word.
Fair enough.
Ah, darn. I wanted to see one. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? This city is so weird.
That's interesting. So they don't have halogen lamps, because that's a big thing in cafes right now in our time, I suppose. Like the idea of like lamps in a cafe outdoors.
Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right?
Oh, maybe, because I was thinking like maybe it's just to heat up the cafe, but maybe it's something bigger to repel the eternal freeze.
So, I'm not sure mighty is the right word for these architects.
Marge is so stunning, isn't she, as well? She's such a pretty character.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
Who's this? Who's this?
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
The blue tinted hair. Is that Serval?
Oh, wow.
Oh my god!
Cool.
She is very cool. Hi, hello.
Hi there. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop.
Oh my god. We were so drawn to her character design already, like, and she's the owner of this workshop as well.
If you
Great
got
introduction.
any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me.
Heck yeah.
So I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, we're okay.
What a
I
sick
was just
design.
Curious about the heater.
Curious about the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the administrative.
Okay, so it is probably to heat up the outside of the workshop. We only just got here. Everything's new to us.
Only just
Yeah.
got here?
She's like such a great character design. So good.
Ah, I figured it out. I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Cocolia. You must be them?
Okay, so you heard about that then.
What an honor. Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a chat.
Sure. 100%. I love that we're getting another introduction to another character. Like they always feel very natural. I'm actually going to go into settings one more time and drop the music just like one more. And the reason for this is because I feel like the sound effects. I feel like it's just like it's quite loud, I think. And it's not that it's it's great music. We'll still be able to hear as I can hear. but I just feel like the dialogue sometimes gets drowned out a little bit. Maybe that's just me who feels that, because I already lowered it, but we'll see if that works better. You guys can let me know, because I do love the music, and we can still hear it, as you can hear. You know what I mean? It's just sometimes I felt Serval was a bit drowned out there a bit. Collect. Message for new repairs. Oh, jeez. This is what I'm talking about. The notes are like very long. Here's the thing. I want to make it clear. I love that they're giving us so much information, right? I love it to death. It's just that I won't be able to read everything. I really just won't. By now, you should have received the Heating Maintenance Safety Operation Manual. Make sure you read that first. As you're well aware, my wife is about to give birth, so I will not be. I'll be heading home earlier today. I'll be gone for half a month, which means I won't be here for the big maintenance before the Soul Worm Festival. But relax, Belle will walk you through everything. Just don't forget what I taught you, and you'll be fine. I know you pick on things fast. However, the maintenance of heating the pipes is the most important maintenance job in Belobog. I've made some notes here in case you forgot. While you read this, open your safety operations manual and follow along. Remember to ask Belle if you have any questions. I won't go over the first and second points because there's nothing to say about getting the certificate and wearing protection. Those are too basic. For the third point, checking out the lighting for the heating maintenance area, you should pay special attention, especially to the emergency lighting. There was an accident in the past with my master where the furnace wasn't lit. No lighting in the receipts for accidents. The fourth point on changing the points, protective coating has always one missing point at the top. Remember to always wear insulation gloves, and the pipes are full of hot steam, and there's no insulation around them. One touch and you'll be scalded. I've taught you the ratio to mix the protective coating liquid and water, so be careful. It doesn't matter if you waste some coating liquid, just don't add too much water. The pipe surface temperature is very high, so if you brush a very watery liquid into it, the room filled with water vapor. If something goes wrong, it can be fatal. As for how to apply the coating, you already know this. Brush it thinly, evenly, don't go back and forth. The 8th point goes over the most important thing, maintenance of the steam turbine rotor. Halfway through the maintenance, be sure to check your maintenance clothes, electrical insulation, and protective goggles. Also, when going back for maintenance, please remember to stop the boiler generator. This is a delicate device, and if it breaks, there's no replacing for a while. You can't be too careful with it. From the 10th point, the alarms and monitoring devices we use now are different from the ones in the manual. Just go with what I taught you. That's about it. Once the heating maintenance is complete, you'll be full-fledged maintenance worker. Come by during the Soul Worm Festival, and I'll treat you to a special sun cake. It's more delicious than anything you'll find in the stores. Also, my wife's relatives are coming over, so try dress up a bit. Okay, and again, like, as I said, I actually kind of, like, enjoy notes like that, because I feel like they give you, like, an idea for, like, you know, work-life balance, all this stuff, what happens, you know, can you take time off? We learned about this, you can go home earlier because your wife had a child. You know what I mean? Like, all this stuff, like, it gives you, like, a little bit of information about this place, right? And I think it's, you know, it's for people who want a tiny bit extra anyway. Look at that building over there as well. Let's go and talk to Serval. Very excited to talk to this guy. Oh my god, look at this place. Even the interiors are so freaking good. Oh my freaking god. Toolbox. A cabinet containing tools. It is said that the ability to make and use tools is the main difference between humans and animals. Interesting. Okay, let's talk to Serval. Serval, I'm here for my part-time job. Get. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, get around the corner. Okay.
The heater you saw is just a standard geomero radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the
Look at the lightning bolt on her stomach as well. Very cool. Very, very cool.
The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belobog would long since have become a dead city, both above and below the surface.
What is geomero?
It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, everything runs on geomero. Okay. I wonder how plentiful this is, because, you know, using a resource over and over for everything, I wonder if it, like, is sustainable. Geomero grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface. In the overworld, we use the same lines to ship surface goods and aid down to the underworld.
Interesting. So there's, like, mining teams that go onto the freaking surface of the world. Okay, so it sounds like there's a lot of it, especially if it's naturally growing underneath the planet, I suppose. Above and beneath the surface.
You didn't know? Belobog is structured like two big connected discs. The overworld is responsible for administration and trade, while the underworld is responsible for energy supply and resource extraction.
That's so interesting. There's a whole side to this place we haven't even seen yet. We haven't even seen the full side to the overworld here.
However, due to an order that was given many years ago, nobody has moved between the overworld and the underworld in a long time. I shouldn't be talking about this. Pretend I never said anything.
So, what she's saying is... So it's by someone's order. And I wonder if that was Cocolia. I can't pronounce it. I'm so bad because again, I need to get to know people like over and over again to like really pronounce the name. Who gave that order? And why would you give the order? And why is the heater outside?
Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is the stove it rests on.
Okay.
When she puts it like that, it actually starts to make sense.
Okay. So the way she describes it, sorry for reading stuff. I will be reading stuff again and again. So it's like cooking a food over open flame. The house is a pot. Then the heater is a stove it rests on. If the house is a pot, then the heater is a stove it rests on. Okay. So the house is being heated externally, internally. Is that what we're saying?
No sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. I just want you to feel some of the warmth the city has to offer.
Sure.
Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, want to help me fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual labor. You might find it interesting.
So I am getting part-time work. Sure, we're not busy.
Great. Then let me give you a demonstration first.
So is this actually going to be like something that we use for this? By the way, yeah, like I think Serval's design is so freaking cool. Like I love her hair to death. So pretty. Oh, it's an actual game mechanic. Rotate the modules to adjust the circuit and direct the electric current from the power supply to the endpoint. Repairs are complete when the endpoint and circuits are... Oh, that's so fun. The edges of the fixed module appear red when selected. So we have to change them. So this is the end. That can be unlocked after... Okay, so we have to root it. We have to root it. Rotate the module and change the current. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. And it will flow through here. Yeah. That's so fun. If it gets more complicated, it's going to be even more fun. Oh. You need a doctor? Let's see this here. An old VCR machine. You do not dare imagine what it might show you. Okay, interesting way of putting it.
Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time. Want to be my assistants? Average pay.
I was joking.
Good boss.
I was joking about allow me to refuse. Let's get a part-time job.
Do you just say yes to everything?
I need a part-time job, okay? Do you give me pulls for characters?
I was only kidding. Just a joke.
It's fine. It's fine. You're fantastic.
Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around? My workshop will always be open to you. And your wallets, of course.
Okay, so we got to know Serval a little bit. I wonder if we'll get to know her a little bit better later on too. She seems pretty like a hard worker. Also like a very not easy person to get along with too. Look at even this as well. I know that it's just like it's a kind of a faded version of the city outside, but like I would sit in here for hours if I could. Like legitimately, wouldn't you just like sit in here for hours? What's behind here? What's behind the secret door, Serval? Demons? Demons? Maybe. You got some demons back there. Look at these photos as well. Kind of industrial photos as well, but like some Zen photos also at the same time. All these tools. The upper area here too. See like a little workstation here with like a lot of blueprints for like technology as well. This looks like it's a place where like you there's a multitude of strange objects in this cabinet. Yeah, it looks like it's like the almost like paint as well. Large gear. Could these spinning gears be powering something? For example, maybe the workshop will stand up and turn into a giant robot. That would be heaven, Stell. Honestly, I do like that Stell has these thoughts in her head sometimes, whether it be about the trash can or the workshop turning into a giant robot. This has been so fun, just making our way around here. It's been so fun. Oh, mailbox? There's nothing special about mail if you feel something is wrong. You look at it carefully again and see a white letter hidden in its shadow. Put it in the mailbox. You pick up the letter and put it in the mailbox. From deep in your heart, you feel a noble existence smile, wink, and give you a thumbs up like a soldier trying to cage an explosion radius. Items obtained? Praise of high morals? Wait, so that was like... Man. So we got some rewards for that as well? Can I say, right, please, legitimately, where do you get those rewards? Oh! Oh! I don't know what this is. I don't want to look at it too deep, just in case. You can claim a character here, whatever's happening here. Wait. Okay. Okay. I don't want to look at this too deep, but I think this isn't spoilers whatsoever. I think it literally is just saying that we can you can, yeah. If you get to, I think it's saying if you get to level 21. Yeah, whatever this is. Yeah, I don't think it's spoilers. Yeah. She looks pretty cool as well though, doesn't she? I love the colors of the characters in this freaking game. And they know how to like match the hair colors so well with the color of the outfits too, you know? They really do. And this is Herta, right? We can do a pull right now, yeah? We might as well on the top banner because we have 10 now again, right? And we're so close to getting a 5-star. I don't want to skip this either yet because we're so early on. We eventually will be skipping animations, but what chance do we ever get to see our pom-pom? You know what I mean? Pioneering. Okay. Oh wow, Pela! Just like that. Okay. A new character just like that. This is the character we're literally just talking to. After I felt disrespected for no reason, we get Pela. Okay. Very interesting. Was not expecting, I didn't think Pela was going to be like a full, I thought they were like more designed than usual, but like, I didn't know they were going to be like a truly main character. Mutual Demise. Very interesting. Okay, 1 second here. Okay, so she is Nihility and her abilities are ice. Can we check out her abilities themselves? So her ultimate has high chances of lowering enemies' defense and when deals minor ice damage to all enemies. Basic attack is ice damage. Talent is after using an attack if the enemy target is currently inflicted with debuffs. Pela regenerates energy. So you want to pair with someone that does debuffs as well, I'm guessing. Attack the enemy after entering the battle deals minor damage to a random single enemy with a high chance of lowering the defense of all enemy targets. So it's also like debuffs. So she can debuff herself. Okay, so she's a debuff character. Interesting, okay. Yeah, I thought, like, again, I knew she was like a little bit more designed. It looks like she's a member of the Silvermanes as well. Very cool. I wasn't expecting that. So then we have 10 more warps and we are sorted. And we can get a free 5-star, which again, we're getting there anyway. So like, they're giving us a lot of, stuff here. You know what I mean? I love how this place looks. Okay, so we have a new character. Wait 1 second here. Is she still around? Guess what, Miss Pela? You're on my team now. You're on my team. You're on my team. Sorry for being rude to you earlier. Didn't mean it. I was just a little bit upset. My joke didn't land. Look at these trams. So again, all this like different tiny pieces of like environmental storytelling, like the letterboxes showing that there is like a large enough space to send mail to other people. The fountain shows like there's time to like make some pretty stuff just to make this place look pretty, which means they've had like some prosperity at some points too. You know, you have like as we said, the trash cans. You know, shows an era of like civilization. The cars show like again a forward-thinking you know, technology and infrastructure, and they want to kind of like, not that cars are great for like you know like they're like the be-all and end-all, but you know what I mean. It shows like there is like some how do I say it, like there is like some inventing going on constantly here, and it seems there's a lot of like workshop stuff happening. They have time to like have like recreation and plays and stuff like this too, so there is like some prosperity happening too, while there is also this looming fear above us as well. So is this the area? Oh, look at that. Of course I was looking at it anyway.
The alley that Gepard mentioned. one contaminated by the fragmentum, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe how close it is to the city center.
Should we sort it out?
I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down by now.
Move back. This is your final warning.
But my proof of property is inside.
Oh
I don't
man.
have any.
Showing us how this is affecting the people even on like this level, you know?
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
Okay.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city. No wonder there are so many soldiers stationed there.
This world is really in dire straits. I mean, that's the thing. It's like I loved again that the storytelling in this game, the fact that we can see all this like prosperity and all this this forward-thinking inventions, like the civilization, the fun that people have, the recreation that people are having, the order of things, right? Like it's all like showing like an order, while also like you have this looming thing that snaps you back into reality. You know, it's really interesting.
But at least we're here. Once we seal the Stellaron, they can get back to the good life.
That's hopeful, isn't it? That is what you want, March, for sure.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here for your safety.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am. Out of my way! Let me pass!
They're definitely dealing with this guy, someone they're not wanting to deal with right now. So we can't deal with it ourselves. I guess like I thought that we were gonna be like, yeah, let's deal with it. But it's actually interesting that we're kind of like, no, we probably shouldn't. Look at this place, the scale of this location. For this to be the first place we visit, incredible, right? Absolutely incredible. Love it. So we're going to the hotel to rest tonight. I wonder, was it an actual choice that you just go to the hotel right away? Praying for snacks? Me too. Machine rumbles. Does this kid want something? A camo paint? Oh, we need a higher trailblaze level. Cosmic fried rice. Trick snack. Comfort food. Let's get some comfort food. Let's get a bit of comfort food. Why not? Is this to heal us during fights, maybe? Do you want something? I can get you some for the vending machine if you want. You know? What's this? It's another program as well, okay. Yeah. So, towards the end of the third guardian Alexandra's life, her heart was incessantly filled with guilt. A beautiful maiden stepped out to the political arena, giving her personal life, carrying on her duties. I wonder if this is like based on actual real-life situations. The architects guided her on her path to preservation. The Count grew close with her, but never formalized their relationship. The commander of the Silvermane Guards fought alongside her. When she looks back on her life, will she lament on her many missed chances of love? Alexandra, do you have regrets? And here's all the awards that we're giving out for this as well. I'm trying to look for names here as well. Catherine there again, yeah. Tony, Andy, and Jonathan. Dasha as the lead actress, yeah, there it is. She was appointed lead actress. There's the track listing as well. All the directors as well. Yeah. I'm trying to like kind of skim this because I feel like we saw like a lot of these because we know about the play as well. But yeah, there's like Dasha, Tony, Andy, Jonathan, Isabel, Margaret. But Dasha's definitely playing Alexandra here as the main star. There's new tracks though. Sleeping Song, On a Frozen Night, Under the Garden Wings, Charity Bell, First Dance, Two Hearts or Shadow, Where the Heart Belongs, My Stone Heart, The Fading Light of Life, After Tomorrow You'll Be Remember Me, Belobog Cries for Her. Very interesting stuff. Yeah, sorry if like I hope like no one sees it as like disrespectful to kind of like only skim that, but I feel like I was reading it, but I feel like reading out all the names is something that we can like definitely go back and look on anyway. For sure. I wonder what the context is with those, if they're gonna add like more to the story with the context of that. Oh, let's go here to a hotel. I'm sleepy and I want to go sleep. Oh.
Tired. I just want to put my head on a pillow and drift
Look at that.
off.
Great, top 10 feelings all time.
Seems like the first day of our trail trailblazing expeditions is always pretty eventful, huh, Dan-hung?
Yeah, it's because you've got too much energy.
Oh, that was a sweet little chuckle as well, though, right? That wasn't him, like, insulting her. It was, like, a very, like, appreciative, like, that's at my march. You know what I mean? Like, very sweet in a way, right?
Looks good.
Hotel lobby. I can't wait to see the interior. I love interiors of buildings. Oh, very fancy. Oh my god, look at that window.
Wow, what a beautiful lobby.
Big echo.
It's gonna be soft mattresses and cushiony pillows.
That's so real, Marge. You look at the area outside the hotel rooms, you're like, this place is gonna be nice, you know?
Wanna have a pillow fight here? Huh? I bet they're stuffed with goose feathers.
I love her so much.
March. Earlier in Qlipoth Fort.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much.
Oh my god, the impression.
March, shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and speaking in riddles.
Honestly, I love the impression.
But check it out. Seems like we landed with a pretty sweet deal, right? We get the royal treatment, rooms in a beautiful hotel, and the full support of the locals. As far as trailblazing goes, this is smooth as heck.
Heck yeah. I mean, like, look, I think there's a happy medium with everything. Music here is awesome as well. But we'll see how everything goes.
That's not
Oh?
what I was going to say.
She went off on a full tangent.
All right, spit it out then.
I can't get over how good their dynamic is, guys. Like, I adore them together.
Earlier in Qlipoth Fort.
There it is, Cocolia, sorry.
Were you paying attention to the Supreme Guardian?
Yeah, of course. This isn't my first expedition, you know.
Music is heavenly.
My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade.
There it is. So did you notice anything? I knew something was up with her. We saw a look from Stell where she was kind of like, something was happening, right? So I say I knew something was up with her because we did. Like, there's something there, right?
Something up with her. She seemed
It's just the way Stell looked back, right?
She was kind of harsh at first, but she turned out to be a nice, reasonable lady. Although, it felt like she was looking through me. As in, I know she was speaking to us, but it seemed like her gaze was fixed on something far away.
Interesting way to look at it, right? Someone looking through you means that they're not, like, fully focused on you, right?
I had a similar feeling. Almost as if we weren't the only
And she was
people in the
talking to a voice in the room. Remember that, like, gurgling voice?
Do you have to put it like that?
It is scary. It's terrifying. It must have been the Invisible Man. It must have been a guard. Honestly, maybe. At this point, I actually think it is someone.
There's no way he'd get past Don Hung's sharp
Oh my
eyes.
god, the praise for Don Hung.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. She did promise to help us. I just hope she keeps her
I
word.
like how, like, Don Hung is like, yeah, he's very serious, but he's also very reasonable and kind of, like, understanding, right? Like, he's not, like, looking down on our levels of perception or anything like this. He's, like, you know, very much like, we'll see what happens, you know? I love it.
Some rest. We need to save our energy for the discussions tomorrow.
And honestly, the guy's, like, legitimately to me, like, he is, like, the most handsome character in this game so far for me. And, like, there's a lot of handsome characters we've seen so far. In fact, we saw 3 handsome characters in this episode. You know what I mean? I just think he's really, really pretty.
Time to ask
Listen.
for the bill.
It's late. Time to get the bill.
Are we splitting it equally?
Okay, hang on. Let me grab my wallet.
Drat! You too, huh?
Forget about it. This time it's my treat.
Do you guys mind washing dishes? Cool interaction here. Look at this. And again, I know we're only seeing like a kind of opaque image of the city, but I love the energy this makes me feel, you know? Looking out in the city is so nice. So good.
Weather's pretty nice.
Excuse me. One big room, please. The music's so pretty here. You said you want a room? I have prepared 3 rooms for you. Sorry, we will be sleeping over tonight. Pillow fights and all that. Please don't ruin the pillows. We won't. I see the look in your eyes. Please don't ruin the pillows. Please. We won't We won't...
Please, don't ruin the pillows. We have to clean those in the morning. I know what you're going to do. Please. Please.
Okay, guys, let's play with the pillows. Let's go. Oh, look at this area. And there's here some lamps again as well, I guess. So maybe the heat from the outside gets pumped up through here, maybe? Nice little vase. Diary Civilian Scientist. Okay. Again, tell me where to read all this stuff because I maybe I'm just stupid and I can't find it. We will read it. We'll go back and read some stuff as well.
Left to do? We're meeting the Guardian tomorrow. There won't be any time for sightseeing.
That's enough fun for today. Time to rest. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
It was a long day today. All I need is a hot shower and a good
Heck yeah, that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Didn't someone mention a pillow fight? Yeah?
Yeah,
let's go.
Let's get to bed early and save our energy. I sense the next few days could be tiring.
Don Hung walks by the guy downstairs at the counter and they smile at each other and Don Hung like nods at him.
Well, I'm off to my room then. Express lights off.
She's adorable. I adore her. We even get the interior of the room? What? This game is doing a lot, and I appreciate it. Oh, look at this. It's like the flowers have to be contained within this stuff here because like they don't have any maybe like natural sunlight possibly. What's this? Hotel tea time menu. Classic brunch. Okay, we gotta read this. Classic brunch combo: butter, toast, poached eggs, pancake with syrup with seasonal fruit jam. A cup of tea of your choice. Ooh. Sour bean soup originally in the combo is temporarily unavailable due to supply shortage and replaced with any beverage from our selection booth. So there is supply shortages happening in the city. Garden desserts, coffee jelly, butterfly berry tart, yogurt berry cup, souffle with jam, honey and oats mousse. Energy snacks. Smoked frostware salmon rolls, salmon cheese tart, special sausage platter. I would take the sausage platter. Afternoon brews, moo hot milk. I was almost doing Zelda there. Crystal sparkling water, heartwarming flower and fruit tea, energetic boiled mushroom tea, rye bread soda iceberg. Go with classic handmade coffee. Due to a shortage in coffee, all menus items containing coffee are temporarily unavailable. Wow. We'll provide them again soon as supplies turn to normal. We deeply apologize for inconvenience caused. Again, really interesting the way they do this though, right? It's like it seems like nothing, but they're showing us that there are supply shortages here in the city of some kind. Without doubt, what in front of you is a closet. It is based on all the signals coming from your sensory organs. A perfect closet. Design capacity, tactility, build quality, and scent. No matter how you look at it, you can't possibly think of a better closet. Wait a minute, the scent. How is a scent of measurement as good as a closet? Doesn't matter, it smells good. And it's not the odor of a typical sandalwood or any natural materials. Rather, it's a miraculously cleansing scent that is completely artificial. A marvel of chemical engineering. It is so alluring that all you want is to get in the closet and let your whole body soak in it. Resist the lethal temptation. You managed to resist the temptation, now you better stay away from the closet. As ambrosial as its chemical scent might be, it probably won't do any good. We're too embarrassed from like looking through the trash today. Yeah, I love this room. It's really nice. Clock on the wall here, dude. If you got this as a hotel room, Jesus Christ, you'd be happy, wouldn't you? It's a nice place. Oh, wait. That's what it is.
Who are you?
What?
What are you?
So the Celeron talked to Cocolia when she was a teenager? No. No, no, no.
What do you want?
The fear in Cocolia's voice as well here. Oh. Offered a way to help them, this place. Belobog. Maybe. God. What an and we could see that maybe because we have a Stellaron inside of us? Is why we could see this? Or hear this? We maybe have a connection to that as well? Is this our crew?
Hey, did you
Well, you heard it too, though.
There's a group of Silvermane guards at the entrance.
Oh, maybe it's
And
different
I
than you
don't
heard?
think they're here to say hi.
This is our escort. It's less friendly.
That seems
than
very
I was
official, doesn't it?
expecting.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
just have a
I didn't mean to
feeling.
press that. What did I press? March, I'm sorry if I disagree with you.
Let's go and meet them. We won't know until
That's
we're
my
down
bad. I'm
there.
so sorry, March. We can see what we picked, right? All I can see is their helmets. No, yeah, I totally. Their worries were so founded there. That's my bad. Their worries were so normal there.
Hey, Commander Bronya is waiting for you all
Bronya?
down below. Hurry up and go see her. And no
What tricks you gonna think I'm gonna do?
Are we in a lot of trouble?
Wait, they didn't even answer that. This is very tense, right, with the music as well. There's Bronya and it's also, yeah, oh my god.
Huh?
Pela.
It's you. You were there at the fort. I am Bronya Rand, acting commander of the
commander.
Silvermane Guards. In the name of the Amber Lord in the Highest, and under order of Supreme Guardian Cocolia Rand, I hereby arrest the
Wait,
suspected
what?
infiltrators under the charge of plotting to incite
No,
rebellion.
wait, what?
As agent of the Supreme Guardian, I herewith temporarily strip you of your freedom of action and speech. When you are tried by the adjudication panel, you will be given the opportunity to defend yourself.
Oh no! We've been here one day, we got a nice hotel stay, now we're like we're criminals in their eyes.
Resistance will prove futile.
Do you think we're trying to incite rebellion here?
Wait a minute. This isn't what we agreed. She said we were going to be escorted.
Yeah.
To an urgent
Wait, if it is the Stellaron that's talking to her, right, or the effect of the Stellaron here, right, that's talking to Cocolia, then 100% it's manipulating her into making sure that we don't try to stop it, right?
This is an orchestrated betrayal.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. It seems like she maybe planned this.
Looks like we've been downgraded to accomplices. Again. It seems like it's
Oh, this is
every
normal
third
for you
day that
guys?
this happens.
That's because you always act without thinking. You never have a plan.
Oh.
Hey, I'm improving.
You got it.
I'm coming up
Okay.
with a plan right now. And
What's your plan?
down on the alley.
Wait, for real? Wait, the dangerous alley?
The one that's been sealed off.
Oh my god.
It's possible.
Honestly, March, that's a sick plan.
March.
I can't.
Be ready to make a escape.
I thought we were just gonna go with them. Look at her face, how adorable it is. Like, legitimately, she's like, yeah, we're actually just gonna make a big escape towards a freaking dangerous alley.
Huh? Really? I just wanted
No,
to
you
say
said a good thing,
something.
apparently. It's now or never.
Three of a kind.
I guess we are a strange trio.
It's an old Astral Express escape signal.
Oh.
Do you play
Sorry, I thought he was talking about the trio. I was like, I was so happy for a second. Two pair?
Hey, what are you whispering?
Oh my god, oh my god. So much is happening so quickly. Ace? So freaking sick. Oh my god. Oh my god. You see them? Oh, that was so fun. That was so fun. That was so fun. Yes, oh my god, she's adorable. Have a nice day. Wait, we just went in? Have a nice day, she says. That was adorable, March. Oh my god, I have chills.
They charged straight in. Escaping into a fragmentum. I don't know if they're overconfident or just eager for death.
What a scene.
It would seem that Mother's judgment was correct.
And once again, did you guys notice? Before he did the swing of his weapon, he lowered March's head down so she wouldn't get hit by it, right? And so that to avoid, or maybe to move her out of the way, because then they both swung their weapons, and then March with the freaking tongue out as she's running away. She's so adorable. So now, like, it's to them now, it's proving what Cocolia said.
Should we report them as missing or deceased?
What do you think of Bronya? She looks so frustrated.
The Supreme Guardian's order was to arrest them. We cannot abandon our pursuit just because they fled into
what?
a sealed-off area. I must ascertain their fate with my
Are you
own
serious?
eyes. Yes.
Are you
ma'am.
entering it? Or maybe she's just waiting for us to come
Eradicate all
out.
threats to Belobog security. That is what
Oh my god, the intensity as well. Oh, man.
Ha! See? They weren't brave enough to follow us. Freedom!
March is so adorable. I love her. She's so funny and sweet.
Better luck next time.
You tell him, March. You tell him. Great work.
It was a team
I love her.
effort.
I love her.
We caught them by surprise. Nothing more. They'll be in pursuit.
Donghae, that was so cool what you did as well. Did you see the lowering of March's head? And then I swung, and then he did this swing. Oh, it's so fun. So fun.
Let's follow the path. We need to guarantee our own safety before making any further plans.
What a freaking fun time this is, guys. Like, legitimately so freaking fun. And I'm guessing now as well, we're in like a dungeon of some kind. Look at this. Because, like, it's not the actual location itself. Such a fun scene. Let's heal ourselves up, make sure we're fully healed. You know we are fully healed. Should we level up our characters a bit too before we go into like a dungeon or something? We'll be able to ascertain that from the first battle, right?
What happened back there? Why did the Supreme Guardian send people to arrest us? Imagine launching a surprise attack when your enemy is fast asleep.
The cheek.
That woman had a troubling aura.
Yeah, there was something going on from the start for sure. I do love that she said that, like, it looks like it's level 12 was one of the enemies, so you might level up to level 12. But I do love the way that our, first of all, saying the cheek is, to me, like, such, like, a very, oh, you're level 14. Level 9, we can level up you a bit more, right? To get to level 12, right? Yeah, just to be on the level for now. Again, we'll level up as we're going more and more. You know what I mean? Just to have it. To have more stats. It's not going to hurt us, I don't think. I don't think it's going to hurt us to level up to level 12. I wonder what these, like, items we have as well with us. Like, say, like, the destruction one here. I actually think this is pretty good. So, like, should we level this up as well? But again, it's one of those things where, like... Yeah. So, first, 4-star or below. So, we do maybe 3-star or below? Oh! Okay, we don't want to auto out all that stuff, though, right? So, instead, if we go... So these are just for leveling up. That's pretty cool. So if I add maybe one of these to level this up. Because destruction right now... Yeah, is... Right, to level up, I guess. And it builds up our HP and our attack as well, which is not bad. If we go with your one as well... What we have there's a new one equipped here. So when when the wearer breaks an enemy's weakness, the wearer restores HP with 12%. But this one's here is good as well. When the wearer unleashes their ultimate, they restore HP by 18% of their max HP. Maybe this might be better though. Right? Because no, it's just... Yeah, because like... No. I think this is better right now. This is better right now. We can level up a bit, right? Yeah, just like 2 here like that. Build up our HP and stuff like that too. This is increase wearer's energy regeneration by 8%, increase outgoing healing when used. Yeah, I think that's pretty good too. We can use this also. But this might be better because it's outgoing when using skill. But no, this is good for energy regeneration as well. Yeah. So I think we might put like 1 in here as well. Yeah, just to get to level 4 right now. Because again, I'm not sure, like, you know, like how all of this works, of course, fully. But like, I'm learning from the comments as well, like some stuff too. So it's actually not too bad. Let's see. I'm going to be writing down some stuff today as well. So this is the only one we have really, right? It started battle increase whereas crit rate increased by 12%. Okay, so we can enhance that maybe by 1 as well. Yeah, like, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. You weak to me? Nice.
It's too late to repent.
It's too late to repent. Should have realized. Nice shot.
Told you I could fight.
Showed you I could bite. Yeah, let's use our ability whenever we have it, right?
I try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
No reason not to use it. Do a single target as well.
Yeah.
Our most powerful member, Bailu. The damage she does is insane. Phlogiston again, by the way.
Of the story in your own way.
Yeah. So these are like encounters we can do. We can do. Should I do one of them maybe? Level 16 challenges. Yeah, maybe we will leave it for now. We'll do some of these challenges as time goes on. Yeah, we definitely will. Like, not that I'm opposed to doing them. They look really fun. Investigate. So Supreme Guardian Tatiana delivers an important speech. A newspaper clip out of the meticulous care was stuck on a notice board. Supreme Guardian Tatiana made a commemorative speech before the newly built museum and entirely was posted on a Crystal Daily. So this is the speech. Today, the 15th anniversary of the death of Alexandra, the third Supreme Guardian of Belobog. So she was one of the Supreme Guardians. We had spent most of the peaceful half century since the founding of Belobog after the Great Woman's passing. The people live in prosperity and the city is moving in the right direction. We are at its best time in history. All this was because the work of the Supreme Guardian put in while she was alive. Today I ask us to please offer us the most sincere thanks to Madame Alexandra. During Madame Alexandra's tenure, Belobog underwent dramatic transformations. The extent of the development for the underworld was accelerated, and countless spirited young people made their name in the mining towns. So mining towns, like say for the geomatter, right? While she put in great effort developing society and economy of the underworld, Madame Alexandra also devoted herself to developing education. She supported and created the University of Belobog for scientific research. With her generosity, the scientific understanding of the underground ecology has also reached new heights. Moreover, Madame Alexandra also unified the units of measurement in Belobog and established the after fortification calendar, which is still in use. It is fair to say that were not for Madame Alexandra, Belobog would perhaps be still living equivalent of chaotic and ignorant night. So she brought a lot of like industrial like changes, I guess, and a lot of like scientific changes that felt like it was a like almost like an accelerated approach to kind of like modernity in a way, I guess. Personally, Supreme Guardian Alexandra was a hero I have never met, and I was still a candidate for the Supreme Guardian. Madame Afegna often spoke to me about Grandma Alexandra. It could be said that she had seemingly never left us and is still with us today because of all the stuff she had done. Belobog will forever remember Alexandra and every Supreme Guardian before her and after her. We will not forget those great names after 50, even after 50. So there's been 50 Supreme Guardians. No, we will remember even after 100, 500, or 1,000 years more. So they put a lot of weight into like, yeah, let's give our due respect, yeah, to the idea of the Supreme Guardians, I suppose. Which actually is like, to me, like, you know, it's good storytelling as well, like, and it's good lore we're getting here. The idea that they still remember Alexandra even after all this time as well. And she has given so much to this place that it feels like she's still around here as well. We also have brothers in court go with the Manson seed temporarily. Severely carefully cut newspaper clippings taken from Crystal Daily. They were pinned to a bulletin board. For the Goth family, a prominent family in Belobog, for the past 3 months has been life-changing. Before the incidents, Austin Good's funeral had a chance to settle. His 2 sons were already stirring up a ruckus in court. After a grueling court process, the news that Grey Goeth was convicted of treason shocked Belobog. What happened exactly? Please stay tuned for our corresponding analysis. Shortly after Austin Goeth's passing, the brothers turned on each other over the will. Okay. The Goeth family had a reputable name before Belobog's founding. So this is the family that probably owns the hotel as well. Earning the trust and favor of the second Supreme Guardian, Cephalon the Iron Fist. So this is the second, this long ago then? The Gold family had played an important role in unifying the powers of Belobog. With the recent passing of Austin Goeth, the core members of the family Belobog elites all attended his grand funeral. However, Austin Goeth will have not have equally distributed of his wealth between his sons, causing great disputes. In case, in the will, his elder son Wyatt was entitled to 65% of the wealth, while his younger son Grey only received 20%. Wow. The rest of wealth was also merged into the family's trust and will managed by a third party, periodically issuing allowances to his grandchildren. Grey protested strongly against its distribution, and the relation between the brothers completely broke down over 2 months of court hearings. Gray was extremely agitated that he would be being interviewed, saying, "My father wouldn't let me have such an absurd will. We're both his sons, so why are we treated differently? Someone must have tampered with the will. This will, I won't accept the will." So maybe that's a bit of illusion. Maybe he did like one of the sons more. Compared to Gray's rage, Wyatt seemed quite calm. He believed that his will is legally sound and undisputed. Gray never came to visit it even when his dad was ill, but came every single day asking about the money the moment his dad passed. I'm disappointed in him. The dispute over the will ended in the court ruling in Wyatt's favor. Gray vanished and commits treason after losing to the lawsuit. Okay. Wyatt sells the family property to pay for fines. Just as everyone thought the drama was coming to an end, with Gray's loss, the city was shocked when the Supreme Guardian Tatiana declared Gray Goeth had committed a grave treason and heavily fined the family. The Crystal Daily immediately contacted the spokesperson of the Qlipoth Fort, the Goeth family. We still have not received a reply from either party at the time of writing. Reliable sources state that Gray Goeth had already left the administrative district and gone missing. The details of the Gray's treason have not been announced publicly. However, the Supreme Guardian was firm with his accusation, and the Wyatt Goeth, Gray's brother, did not protest. We, however, received an official response from the Qlipoth Fort spokesperson on the recent rumor that Gray and his family had escaped into snow plains. No such incident had occurred. Extreme prosperity forebodes the beginning of decline. That is the teaching of the Goeth family. We are well aware of its meaning, but no one thought it would come so soon. And so suddenly, is that saying like the higher you are, the further you fall, I guess? Wyatt's gaze dulled as he talked about the future of the Goeth family. I've been forced to sell off the family mansion and fire nearly half the maids. I hope to use this remaining funds to start my own business and reestablish my family's good name to compensate for the crimes of my younger brother. So there's like this this treason that happened within the Goeth family after the death of the kind of head of the family. It seemed like there was a lot of like disdain and upset feelings about the will of the family too. And it seems that now it's the people who are left behind who are trying to pay for the wrongdoings of the family as well, I suppose. What's the stuff down here? You made a fire? At least that's what I'm getting from the note anyway. Perfect.
Told you I could fight.
Told you I could bite. There a break for you there. Oh, not that much of a shot, but we got it. Yeah, not that much damage. They're probably gonna recover their frozen a bit here as well, which is fine.
I've no interest in conflict.
You tell him.
My turn.
Let's make it quick.
The truth of life and death with a sanctuary is but a
We love Don Hung so much, don't we? We really do.
You
Okay.
couldn't have done it without me.
Of course. So is it still level 12? It still is level 12. Okay. We want to heal up Marchton as soon as possible as well, by the way.
Too late to repent.
But we can start off just by breaking this guy.
Told you I could fight.
And people are saying use your skills when you have them as well, so I'm like totally on board for that too. You know what I mean? I'm not like gonna shy away from that. We probably should have healed March there for now, but it's okay. We will heal her.
Couldn't have done it without me.
There's another location. There's a alleyway up there as well I want to check out too. What's that? A door of some kind?
There are Silvermane guards here. Careful not to alert
They look pretty desolate down here. Look at this.
Must have entered from another direction to cut us off.
Interesting. So they know all the sides.
Avoid an open conflict. Let's find another path.
So they're not desolate. They must be camping out, I guess. Okay, they don't want us to go here. I want to see what this thing was. It looks like it might just be a door device to open the door. That's fine. Thank you, John Hung. I actually want to go up here because I think there was a battle we could have done up here that I didn't do. Yeah, it's interesting hearing about, like, you know, you see these built, like, you know, the Goeth hotel, right? And then you hear about the family afterwards as well. Nice, we got a little weakness going on here as well.
Too late to
Broken
repent.
from the start?
Rules are made to be broken.
I'm going to use the blast just because it will get more enemies out of it, you know? Even though I know it doesn't do more damage. In this sense. We should have used her. We can use her ability actually next turn, actually. Let's put, yeah, on Bailu. Always. Put a little shield on Bailu. Yeah, let's use this now.
Try hard sometime. Watch,
It's such a good move because it can actually affect so many characters at one time. You know you're the most powerful party member on our team in terms of damage, Bailu. You got this.
Try that again. You can't run.
Fighting is meaningless.
Fighting is fun.
Told you I could fight.
Might as well try and get rid of this guy as quick as possible.
Try that again.
Nice. Very nice.
Told you I could fight.
I might as well just chip away at this guy as much as possible. Yeah, I think we probably have to level up even more, right? I think we should try and get to like level 20 at this point. And maybe try to level up other things as well. Yeah, I think it's probably the best idea. Oh god. I think you guys would agree with that too.
Revealed in an endless sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Told you I could fight.
Let's put a shield on Bailu.
Let's make it quick.
Or did she already have her shield on? It's blazed. Yeah, see, we're not doing like crazy damage, so I do think that maybe we probably have to level up even more.
Are made to be broken.
We're definitely under level in this sense. Maybe in a certain sense of like our weapons and our abilities and stuff like this. We can probably try and get a better option for ourselves with that, I suppose.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Just doing a tiny bit of damage. They're probably gonna get free from their frozen very quickly now as well. Jesus. They're definitely targeting by Lou here in a way too. Might as well get a little healing out of it. Why not? Check your prescription, guys. Oh yeah, let's get rid of these guys as well. So like at least it's less of a turn order. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I always feel that way whenever I play a game like this, where I'm like, oh, at least won't have as much of a turn. You know what I mean?
This is our chance.
Nice bit of damage going on here as well. Yeah, Bailu! Toughest party member.
Tough luck running into me.
The truth.
Yeah, I definitely think we have to level up a bit more. And not be too, because especially if we're gonna be using these party members for a while, like not being too stingy is probably a good idea. Oh, formidable foe. Okay, maybe it's just a formidable foe.
Oh, shiny.
I'll take it.
Ooh, sparkly.
I'll take it, no problem. You kidding me? I'll take it, no problem.
Very, very cool.
Very, very cool.
So whereabouts do they want us to go then that's not here? I guess just here? So this way they maybe want us to go? Yeah, because at least there's an enemy here as well. Okay.
It doesn't seem like there's any way to open this gate. Ooh, check this mechanism out. Look familiar?
Is it familiar?
Yes. We saw one in Jarilo-VI's workshop.
Interesting way to call back to that.
We need to solve it before we run out of time. The guards are right on our heels.
Oh, so it's gonna be like that puzzle? So where are we starting from here? There we go. That's fun. That's super fun. Yeah, so I might...
Oh, shiny. Ooh, sparkly.
So I'll see how this battle goes, because this is level 12 as well, so we'll see how this battle goes, and if it doesn't go too well, then I will definitely continue to level up my character then afterwards.
Too late to repent.
Get rid of this guy right away.
Running into me.
Let's go.
Because it seems like maybe our damage could be better, I'm not sure. It's hard for me to reference when I have nothing to reference to, you know what I mean? If you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't have a point of reference, I suppose.
Fighting is meaningless.
My turn. Need a doctor?
Need a doctor? I love the residual effect of that too, though. It's really cool. Man, she's destroying everyone, Bailu. Look at her. Consistently destroying everyone.
Done it without me.
It's such an interesting, because this is like our first like dungeon area. Oh god, they're right there. Let's just keep going this way, I guess. Nice, get a weakness at the start as well. I love. That's just such like a fantastic way of doing this, by the way. Like it works so well.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch.
And it's other games will do that too, but it just makes perfect sense. Hitting a character's weakness before, like, or hitting them before you even entering into a battle, like, adds a layer of strategy to it. It's really nice, actually.
Told you I could fight.
There we go. Nice. See, some enemies are obviously going to take a lot more damage than you think, right? So we're going to have to, like, deal with that as well. Depending on the enemy, of course. They're giving us a lot of stuff here. Which is nice. Not going to complain.
I don't see a switch for the gate. Over there.
We have to defeat this enemy if we want to click the switch.
We'll need to deal with it first.
Open the shortcuts wheel? Oh, consumables. Okay, like the food we just got. Upon use. So, increase the attack of... Oh, so yeah, like buffs. Very cool. Okay, so we have a little attack buff here as well. We can also heal our characters, I guess, for this too, for 15% max HP. And then you see the status effects with L2, I guess. Okay. Very cool. Are you weak to what I have? I love how like aggressive that spear poke really feels.
Fighting is meaningless.
I guess we could just like go directly into one of these.
The truth of life and death with the sexual.
Didn't mean to press pause.
It's but a vision. Break.
Nice. And then go straight in for one of these. Oh, that attack buff is nice. That attack buff is really nice. And we'll go for a smash as well, just because we can, like, you know, I know it doesn't do as much, it doesn't do more damage, but it does give us a wider sweep for sure. Really, really cool. What's up here?
Don't guarantee future ones.
So is this like, this is just a whole abandoned area that they had in this area then? The whole... Check the circuit structure? Oh, okay. No, maybe... Like this? So what does this do? Please follow the instructions on the panel. Confirm exploration path? What? Wait, what? What have we done with this? What? Wait, so it shows you where you... I mean, we'll follow it. Well, we might as well. See what it wants. Oh, okay, so it's like a little challenge. Okay, I'll take that.
The databank.
Again, more stuff that like it's so useful. Like all this stuff is so useful. Okay, so if we see those, we can like definitely look out for them as well. Very cool. And we have to activate that as the switch is the next thing we're doing here as well. Oh, wow.
That enemy certainly isn't friendly.
Is there like a healing station nearby? That's a formidable foe. That's what you would call a formidable foe. we could probably level up and fight this enemy, I'd say. Right? We definitely could. Let's activate the switch first of all. Oh. I thought we were going to get to another fun puzzle, but okay. So, like, if I, for example, like, when it comes to, like, leveling up characters, I think leveling up Stell would make a lot of sense, right? Because I want to use Stell more. We can just go into, like, a bunch of levels here. Get our attack up a little bit. Yeah, and like I think there's nothing wrong with leveling up our characters, right? Because I feel like we're gonna get like a lot more stuff anyway. I know it's limited. I do know it's limited, right? I do know it's limited, and it will be limited. But I still think leveling up characters is a smart thing to do, especially early on. I don't know if we'll take on that character just yet. I don't think we will. I don't know if we can. Oh. You know what I mean? Oh, they cut us off.
She really caught up with us. Even had time to set up an ambush. You
Oh my god, she's right behind us as well. Oh, she's adorable. March is so adorable.
For fragmentum corrosion, this is still part of Belobog. It was our home. The guards know this place like the back of their hand.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
Enough cat and mouse. Drop your weapons and come with me. Ah, you're such a nuisance.
Oh, come, Marge.
What crime are we supposed to have committed again? It better be worth you following us all the way.
Honestly, I feel March is paid here.
My orders are to arrest you. It is for the adjudication panel to present you with the nature and penalty of your alleged crimes.
Okay.
You saw us yesterday. Do you remember? Madame Cocolia received us as
But it seems like things have changed.
How can such a drastic change have occurred in the course of one night?
The Madame Guardian investigated your backgrounds.
Our backgrounds?
She summoned me last night to tell me that you had deceived her. Your identities and purpose here are counterfeit.
Come on.
You seek to overthrow the rule of the
What?
architects.
We only heard about the architects when we got here.
What a two-faced head.
I love that March has some of the best insults ever.
Publicly insulting the Supreme Guardian only elevates the seriousness of your crimes. Throw down your arms and surrender.
I adore March's insults.
We're wasting our words, March. At least one thing is clear. We mustn't be caught.
Oh my god.
Well, if there's no escape, then maybe it's time we gave them a taste of Astral Express.
Oh my god. Let's go. We're just doing it. Okay. We're just going for it.
I have no interest in conflict.
Let's go. Let's go. So I love learning more as there's so much more personality than we even thought to our girl March as well. And I knew that was going to happen. Like, you get to learn getting to know people more as time goes on, right? It's so fun to get to know them. I love the counterattack that March does as well. It just seems like March's like personality and emotions always get the better of her, and honestly, like, I appreciate it so much the way they depict her. She's so funny.
Told you I could fight.
Good shots here, good shots, good shots. Okay. Her animations are so good too. Oh my god, Darang! Did she just grab him so he wouldn't fall further? Oh my god.
These evildoers. Nice.
That does show a care for her soldiers, right? That shows a care for her soldiers. Oh my god, Raji fighting Bronya?
You're annoying.
Okay, you're annoying, she says. Oh lord. Oh lord. Do you have a weakness? No, not at all. Okay. But you guys have weaknesses.
The truth of life and death.
Once again, by the way, Donahue, like, I love the way he's so overprotective of March. Not protective of March. The right amount of protective. I love it. He cares about her so freaking much.
It's but a vision.
Get him. Honestly, get him. And then let's get rid of this guy as well. One of these.
Hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Nice, nice. Breaking down these barriers here.
The time is now.
We need to get Bronya on her own, right? But I wonder if she's going to summon more enemies. That's the only thing. Let's put a defense on our healer.
Right there while I give you a present.
Baidu's like, I'm not part of this trio, but honestly, I'm happy to be here.
Take this.
So we can't break down the white bar then. Very interesting.
Rules are made to be broken.
I didn't expect that. An enemy that has no weakness. She looks so cool, doesn't she, Arcel? Nice shot as well. Okay, here we go. The weakness protection has been dispelled, and she has a weak to our physical attacks, so at least that's something, right? That's definitely something. But now she's gonna get to do some stuff. She looks so cool, Bronya, as well. With the freaking Lancer here. Great stuff, great stuff. Oh my god, she's a counterattack too?
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Oh, we're stoking. We're stoking a bit of conflict. Let's put a defense on us.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Like, why not?
Looks like somebody needs a doctor.
Somebody does need a doctor. I love that, like, Bailu's whole quotes is basically that meme of like, somebody call a doctor, but not for me. Extra. Oh, so she can bring people back in. So we want to like tear her apart as much as possible. And her weakness is gone again. That's rough. That's definitely rough. So we want to hit her until we dispel her weakness, I'm guessing.
Watch this.
Oh god. Let's just go for this as well.
Check out this awesome move.
So fun. So cute. But she has an effect resistance. We can attack.
Listen, feel kick. So, you're annoying. You can't run. Back off.
Let's go with a... I'm gonna blast him. Gonna keep blasting him.
Lemon Sea? Never heard of it.
Yeah, get rid of this guy, get rid of this guy. So we have to get rid of those. They give her an effect resistance, it seems.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
I think we can do this. I definitely think we can do this. But is she gonna have a counterattack here as well?
Try that again.
I love the counterattacks between the two of them.
Stop right there. Go away. You can't.
Look at this, just fighting back and forth. Let's go again.
Rules
Stardust
are made
Ace.
to be broken. You're out.
Nice shot. Such a nice shot. And we did a slowdown as well.
Tend to your wounds.
Okay, we got some. The bar is probably gonna come back up again, or at least like the defense is. Yeah, okay, the bar doesn't go. Yeah, that makes sense. It doesn't refill all yet. Anyway, so let's put defense back on our girl Bailu.
While I give you a present.
It seems like these boss battles are like early stages, like at the start, right? They're not like too crazy so far. But you can feel the intensity from fighting someone like a Bronya, a named character.
Take this.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor.
I'll never stop laughing at her. That's good. That's good. The counterattack between the two of them, like, really, like, I don't know. It's so fun for me for some reason.
You can't run.
And we're doing good damage with it too. There you go. The weakness power is gone. I'm thinking of doing just damage here.
Let's make it quick.
Nice. A break. A break. A break.
You don't look so good. Look, listen, feel kick.
At least that's something, right?
Step aside.
I have no interest in stoking conflict.
We're stoking the conflict. We're stoking up here.
You have the worst luck running
The
into
truth
me.
of life and death. Reveal this sanctuary.
Time to get stoked.
It's but a vision. Great.
This move is called stoking conflict. Okay, we did it. Okay.
This girl's pretty strong. Hey, Don Hung, maybe now's a good time to show off your secret strength?
You
You're no
I
fun.
love him so much.
Intruders, give it up. You will be guaranteed a fair trial.
I don't think we've been shown here that we will not.
Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean
Wait,
to ruin the
wait,
intensity of the moment.
Wait, what? No way.
What is this?
He came back for us?
I can't breathe.
No way.
I have one thing to say.
Okay.
Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm.
This music.
I say what I mean.
Oh my god.
I mean what I say.
He held up like what he said before. He helped us out. What a freaking savior.
Sacrifice and die because of my order.
Wait, I just need a second here. This is young Cocolia. Again, we're gonna get more information here, but the fact that like Sampo came in, like, okay, he's won me over greatly so. They will suffer sacrifice to die because of my order, she says. Oh, I'm sorry guys, this is so fun. Like what a moment for Sampo as well. And he was right, by the way. He's now technically justified because he knew that, like, he was hiding from them. What he said was true. We shouldn't interact. In the end, he was right. Oh my god, she's right in front of the Stellaron. So what did we? She's talking about. There was suffer and sacrifice because of my order, and she says not death which reached them. They will be swept into the infancy of a new world.
What about
This
the
artwork is beautiful too.
underworlders? They will lose the protection of the architects. They will see me as a tyrant.
What? So they're trying to. Wait, so we're talking about the sacrifices being made here. Like, it's like the Stellaron is saying to Cocolia, it's like, hey, yeah, it's going to be this thing where they're going to see you as a tyrant for a while, but in the end, everything's going to be so much better for you. Different tones of voices being heard here in the Stellaron too.
I understand.
What? We're like being drip-fed like tiny pieces of information.
Those toys of yours aren't that dangerous.
Huh?
Then why hasn't she...
Oh my god, he's worried that his smoke bombs put us to sleep for too long.
Because she's sound asleep. Didn't you hear her sleep talking? Ah, poor child. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Tell me the truth, Sampo. What are you gonna do about the overworld girl?
The overworld girl, is that us? Sampo, I'm indebted to you. Honestly, a very cool moment. Very like, Han Solo-esque, right, in a way. Not the personality, but like the way he comes into the last second, almost like, you know, where it feels like he doesn't care too much, but he actually does.
What am I gonna do about her? Why, wait for the opportunity and send her back, together with the rest of them, of course. Hey, come on, what's with the...
You're a bad liar, Sampo.
Oh my god. What a cool design, guys. We have tired eyes. We love a tired-eyed character.
What? I didn't mean to bring her along. The smoke was too dense. I was in a daze. Before I knew it, I'd somehow dragged her down.
Oh my
here
god.
too.
He uses words to try and talk around everyone, it seems like.
What are you up to, Sampo? Why do you insist on getting caught up in overworld affairs that have nothing to do with you? If it's a whole lot more attention from Wildfire you want, you're going about it the right way.
So Wildfire. Yeah, this is guys, I've said it before, but I love a character with tired eyes. It seems like as well this is just someone that Sampo knows at least, or like someone that knows Sampo might be a way to put it, because she's definitely used to his antics.
Hey now, Sampo Koski's primary concern is taking care of his
Oh my
friends.
god.
These guys scratched my back. How could I live with myself if I didn't scratch theirs? And another thing, where does Wildfire get off, assuming that these fine folks won't come in useful to
So
them?
he's mentioning Wildfire.
Which
He has
is
that
why you
dopey
set
smile
them
as well.
loose in the underground.
You set them loose in the underground? Yeah, no, I adore her hair, I adore her eye color, I adore the tired look on her face. It's so cool, the beauty mark.
Come on, accidents happen. I'll have them rounded
So
up
who
in
did
no
he say,
time.
what is this conversation like fully about here?
That girl, get her back as soon as possible, then don't let her out of your sight. The underground has been sealed off for over 10 years now. The children won't even remember what overgrounders look like. If a girl in a Silvermane Guard uniform suddenly shows up, what would Wildfire do with her? What would they do with you?
All right, I get it.
Lecturing Sampo
Setting
here.
off right now. I'll have to trouble you to look after them while I'm gone, man.
Ma'am. His personality is wild. His personality is wild.
Hey, sleepyhead. Looks like you're awake.
Why do I feel like... Yeah, look at this. I love the designs in this game. I feel such a gentle aura, you know, to her. Almost instantly. And like, it's a gentle aura, but also like a tone of like, how do I say it? Like, we said this type of thing before. Like this gentle aura that has like a tone of like, authority, not authority, but like of being able to like not command respect. What am I looking for? Someone who is like able to get things done, right? Earlier on, we also felt like a kind of a softer tone to the character who was kind of bad, but it also seemed like she had like a bit of a darker side to her, I suppose. Yeah, it's very interesting. Guys, this is going to do it for this episode of Honkai Star Rail. It was a bit of a long run for sure, but because I didn't really want to cut it off, but there will be times where we'll have to cut it off mid-dungeon or whatever, because I don't want to make these too long. I don't want to overload everything as well. So we've learned a lot in this episode, and I think that what we're getting to at this point is that we got to learn more about this planet we're on, the city of prosperity that we've gotten to see as well. We're hopefully going to get to learn more about Sampo and the wildfire aspect he's talking about. But I think the biggest thing in this is to show that while there is like prosperity here, there's also a lot of corruption. Because what was said by Sampo at the start is right. We needed to hide from these Silvermane guys because it's very clear that they're corrupt from the top. Very much so. And a lot of them probably don't know about it. It didn't look like Bronya was just following orders. It didn't look like Bronya was trying to like be anything but just like following orders. Beautiful city we got to see. We got to learn a lot about like the going-ons of the city, the culture of the city, what goes around the city, I suppose. But we also know that with Cocolia, she is being manipulated, I think, by the Stellaron in some way. That's the way I look at it. So we're gonna have to deal with that at some point too. And it's been manipulated since she was a teenager about this idea of like bringing prosperity maybe and like a new world to this city and this planet. So the idea of us stopping the Stellaron was something that she wanted to stop right away. That's what she lied to us. She let her have a nice rest, and then was able to like intercept us again as well. I love seeing all this stuff so far, guys. It's really, really cool. Really cool new character introductions. We're going to get to talk to this gal next time as well. I'm really excited to see what she has to say. Already, I'm just so blown away by the storytelling, the environmental storytelling, the build-up on the story, the energy that a lot of the characters have that give me energy as well, the dynamic between characters. March has become even one of my more, like, instantly like a top 3 favorite characters in this game. If not my favorite character so far in this game is definitely March and Dawn and Stella as well. I love the trio. But I appreciate you guys watching this. I appreciate you guys supporting this series. And for now, I want to say thank you so much to the Never Can Repay the Baby Gangster on Patreon. That being Ty Ferrer 2, Jamie Bull, Johnny the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Delicious Felix, Yuled, Radish, Anusta, Death Trap, Lynx Markey, Assassin, Colorbow, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Heck, SRFG, Leon, High Kasperian, and Jared Beatum. And I'll see you all so soon. Bye-bye.